Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host, Craig Cook, and joining me for the final of the AWRC here at the ever lovable Trial Mountain is Finalised. Hello, Finalised. How you doing, mate? How's things?
I'm doing great. It's been a wonderful season so far to watch these ladies race, so I'm ready to see this final race for them.
Yeah, definitely. So we are missing a few, unfortunately, tonight. Sophie's one of the big hits. She's not racing this, but that could give Martine, well, I think it has given Martine second place, but depending on what happens, Mammy Khan might be able to steal that, and we just have to find out in a moment's time. They are qualifying. There is still about 6.5 minutes to go, so we will check those ladies out in a moment. Hello, Celine. Great to see you, buddy. And don't forget, everyone, if you can as well, please do like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you can catch up with all the stuff here at CC Sim Racing. Right, let's take a look at these championship tables, shall we? So, as you can see, Speed Queen is our champion. Congratulations to her. Nice and easily done. But it was made difficult with Sophie. Unfortunately, she missed one of the races, which obviously did cost her a few points. But Martine has been very, very consistent, as you can see, hitting those third places pretty much every race, and that's put her in second place. Look at that. So, Speed Queen wins on 141. So, even if Speed Queen doesn't finish the race and Martine wins, they will be on the same points. However, going on countback wins, it's obvious the Speed Queen will win. But so Martine in second, Sophie there third, Mammy fourth with 114, Esto with 98. So Annalise Wright could move up the table. She's on 81 points. Then it's Roller Grand on 78. Good battle going on there. Then we've got Sarah Hawkey on 57, Foxy Racing on 55. Big battle here. Leah Block on 53 and Yvonne on 53. Then we have Fee on 28, Black Widow there on 25, Ice Hound on 21, Hexerin on 10, and then we've got Sneaky Penguin who got our first points last week and did a superb job indeed. Right, so what have you seen out on track so far that we need to discuss, Mr. Finalised? Because there are some ladies out on track, isn't there?
There are, and I think the tunnel coming after the long straightaway is getting a couple of them hung up a little bit. We had a couple instances so far right there with Sneaky Penguin and Froxy kind of had a little collision there, but they straightened out. Leah's chilling out in the pits. I think she just might want to start from the back of the grid, I guess. But the big benefit to this track, because of the boost that everybody has, is try to get close to somebody on that back straightaway to make as much time as possible. Yeah,
indeed. We haven't seen Speed Queen come through yet, and has she come through now? No, she hasn't. Mammy's gone up to 5th place, so Black Widow seems to be the person to be at the moment. There's Martine coming through with the lights ablaze with the automatic lights on his lovely little C4. So we'll see how that pans out later on. There's Annalise Wright. She's looking for some more points tonight. There she is in 3rd place at the moment. Roller Grand in 4th. Mammy's there in 5th. Foxy Racing is there as well. Speed Queen in 2nd. Oh, this could get interesting. So Speed Queen 2nd at the moment. Could Black Widow get a first? Well, could she get a first win tonight? That would be crazy. So Black Widow at the moment, mate, seems to be the one to beat.
Yeah, she actually was. I think she was getting a double draft going on, because I think Annalisa Rice was close to Roller Grand in front of her, but Black Widow is on the tail of Annalisa right now. She's actually purple up by 2 tenths, almost 3 tenths. So she's going to make it even a harder gap to Speed Queen now.
Fantastic. So here we go as she goes under the bridge, down the dip, and obviously this is the reverse track as well. So you're trying to use all the track a little bit more. And I'm wondering now, because obviously I haven't done the reverse track for a while. I wonder if this part here is flat out. It's got to be, surely. Or is there a little let off, do you reckon, there, finalised in that final corner?
With these cars here, you definitely can go flat out through it. The big piece to get is to clip that very next to last turn, get a little tire in the grass, so you can get a good entrance into that last turn. Because if you carry too much speed, you're going to go outside and hit that wall, and it's going to lose you everything down that front straightaway.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout. We see another few drivers coming through there. There's Froxy. Let's go and have a look at Froxy. There she is in 7th place at the moment. She was a Formula Woman she was in Formula Woman, shall I say. She did very, very well indeed. I think it was out up to the top 100 if I remember rightly, but there was a lot of ladies entered that as well. I think that was it a year and a half ago, 2 years now. So yeah, great to see her out on track, and with the Bandits Club really pushing on hard there in the 7th position. There's Mammy Khan. Obviously, she's going to look for more points tonight. 4th in the championship. Oh, was she 4th or was she 5th? I need to check that quickly. I think she is. Oh no, that's the wrong page. That's the one I wanted. She is 4th at the moment. So obviously, if she can steal a few more points tonight, where will that put? Oh, she can get. She could actually get 2nd tonight. So that would be interesting to see. So Speed Queen on pole as it stands, and that's a huge lap. That's a huge lap. 0.9. Wow, impressive.
Oh, Black Widow just overtook Anna because they're fighting between after the long straight, and Black Widow had a massive draft coming down that back straightaway, but she's down almost 2/10 in that next to last sector right now. So I think that coming out of that long straightaway, it lost all of her time there. That's where Speed Queen is actually stronger, is in that last half of the track. Yeah,
definitely. Great shout, mate. What we got now? We got just over a minute and a half to go, so they will get one more lap out of these cars, and this is where it's going to make it very, very interesting indeed. So Abraham Parker says, hello everyone. Hello, great to see you. Thank you for joining, and don't forget everyone, if you would like to be a member here at CC Sim Racing, it's 99p. 99p. Don't forget all your YouTube streamers. 99p does cut the mustard, I reckon. So Andy, hello mate, great to see you, and Andy enjoying life on CC Sim as well. Great to see him racing the BMWs the other night. It was really good fun. It really was indeed. We had another fun event as well, which was the blue versus white BMWs. And as you can see in some of the posts I did, I absolutely got attacked by the white team, which was quite worrying really. And my teammates were at the back, and then the other one was at the front as Black Widow hits the paneling. The fence posts, actually. God, whoever put them in, we need to hire that man, because they were absolutely not moving at all. So there goes Martine in 3rd. Annalise Wright's in 4th. Oh, she's putting tyres on. Interesting. I'm not too sure why. Maybe she just decided that she's going to park up. Roller Ground in 5th at the moment. Speed Queen goes faster again with a 59.6. So she's in the 59s. This is going to be a tough race for these ladies tonight. So Black Widow is the lady that can close up on Speed Queen at the moment. Martine there in 3rd. Alice Wright in 4th. Yeah, she's definitely just moving to the side. There's Roller Grand. She has pitted. So we are through, and this is the final lap. So we need to find out where everyone is out on track. We do have one coming through now. There's Sneaky Penguin. We haven't said a lot about her tonight, but she is there on track. And yeah, it's going to be very tough, but I'll tell you what, not bad time at all. 2:25 and new to CC Sim Racing. And Leah Block comes through into 6th place and grabs that position there. So did very, very well at the dying embers of this race. So Martine goes into 3rd. She stays 3rd place. So I think there's 2 ladies coming through now. I think it's Black Widow and Roller Grand. Yes, it is. So Roller Grand. Oh, Black Widow's got a super toe as she comes across the line now. Does she go any faster? No, she doesn't, because she hit the wall earlier on. So that puts her 2nd. Roller Grand will finish there in 5th. We need to keep an eye on Mammy Khan. There she is. Is she on a bit of a flyer? Only 0.025 down at the moment. So great stuff from these ladies tonight finalised, but we're waiting for Mammy Khan to come through now.
I see a surprise here. Leah did 1 lap and put herself in 6th in 1 lap. That's impressive. Where everybody else is getting several laps, she does 1, and with no draft out there.
Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what, Mammy Khan was using, literally, I'm going to have to say it again, all the track and a little bit more. This could put her up a little bit. Can she go further up? No, she can't. She does go faster, but she stays there in 7th place. We have one more lady to come through. That is Speed Queen. Does she go? Oh, my goodness me. That's going to be a 58. Oh, 58.9 from Speed Queen.
Wow.
This is why she's the champion. Unbelievable. That is a time and a half.
Black Widow is going to have... Yeah, Black Widow's going to pull out all the tricks tonight to stay anywhere close to next to Speed Queen.
Yeah, that's really, really impressive, isn't it? So, did anyone come through? Yeah, so here comes Sneaky Penguin. Come on. If she can get under a 2:15, she'll be very happy with that indeed. And she's going to do it quite comfortably, I reckon. Yes, she is. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Look at that progress. She's gone from a 2:25 to a 2:12. That's fantastic. Really, really good. Love to see that when the ladies that are new to this racing, it is a bit nerve-wracking when you first get in, but look at the progress being made after 2 races. That's fantastic. So let's take a look at the qualifying results. The Speed Queen is absolutely on it tonight, and that is why she's champion, as we said. 158 from her. Black Widow in 2nd, Martine 3rd, Annalisa Wright in 4th, Roller Grand 5th, Leah Block in 6th. So as finalist says, just keep an eye out on that one with 1 lap qualifier. Mami Khan in 7th, Froxy in 8th, and Sneaky Penguin will be in 9th. Lovely to see all these messages coming in. Please keep the messages coming in. We really do appreciate it. It is really great to see as they're flicking up and everyone's having a good old conversation. Even if it's about chocolate or whatever you had for dinner last night, just keep the chat going. It is absolutely unbelievable. And finalise, are you ready for this? Is anyone going to be able to beat this lady tonight, Speed Queen?
I don't know. I think we might see a couple instances after the back straightaway. Because a couple of people make it slips there, but they're gonna have to pull some tricks out to take Speed Queen down tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so here we go. This is round 10, the final round here at the cracking track of Tri Mountain Reverse, and off we go. Good luck, everyone, and we'll see how these ladies get on now. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for round 10, the final round of this incredible series, the AWR Championship. Speed Queen on pole, Black Widow in 2nd, Martine is your top 3. Lights go out, and I'll tell you what, that's a really good start there from Black Widow. Now, Martine's gone straight into the toe, but I'll tell you what, they both come across over to Speed Queen, and it's a drag race down to turn 1. Is Black Widow going to take a little dive down the inside? She does look down the inside, but Speed Queen looks like she has it. Everyone's got round nicely. Oh, so, Sneaky Penguin just goes a little bit wide there, but everyone is through. So it's Speed Queen leading as they go and make the climb now through the mountain. And yeah, that's not Bathurst, but this is the other mountain reversed. And there's Annalise, and then we got Roller Grand. Mami Khan now going for a position. Oh, slams the door, does Roller Grand. There's Froxy racing at the back there, so all the ladies still together. But what they don't want to do is let that lady Speed Queen get away too early. But she's already got that 2nd lead, and that is out of Super Toe finalised. So great start from Speed Queen.
Exit. Black Widow is trying to keep a tighter line through turn 1 to try to make a good exit on 2, but just Speed Queen held it too much better. Held it much better. Yeah,
definitely on board with Martine 3rd at the moment. We're going to keep an eye on Mami Khan. She's the one that also needs to grab a few spots here. She could grab that 3rd place from Sophie, who is away, and so is Yvonne, and quite look actually enjoying their holidays. It looks absolutely stunning view. So there is Martine there in 3rd place as we see Annalisa Wright, who's been absolutely brilliant the last few races, hasn't she? So there she's in 4th place. A couple of penalties this series. Oh, who was that? Sorry, mate.
Penguin smacked the wall.
Oh, dearie me.
Sneaky Penguin. She smacked the wall coming out of that to that right-hander.
Oh, let's have a look. She's right behind Leah Block there, isn't she? So she's on the brakes. Oh, she's just overshot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, she's kept it going, did really, really well. There is a move also just in front of her for position. Now, who was that? That's Froxy Racing. Mami Khan at the moment still in 7th place. So a little battle going on between her and Froxy. But look at the speed that Mami Khan goes through the S's there. And does she make that stick? No, she doesn't. And she has to get back into the toe. But Leah Block is there, and she's going to try and make her way past down the inside. Yes, she does. And it's still these 3 here battling away. So Froxy's winning this one, but Leah Blocks looks like she's got super toe on. Froxy looks to the inside. Does she get that done? Oh, there's a penalty for Froxy Racing, but Leah managed to defend it. There's Roller Grand in 5th place. And there's Annalisa on her own. So top 3 are away, but they are sticking with the leader. Black Widow's having a good run here, isn't she? She's really closed up on Speed Queen. 0.9.
Yeah. I don't know what happened out of the last turn, but Speed Queen had a big gap going into it, and then Black Widow just gained probably about 4 tenths down the straightaway on her. She's trying to pull away from Martine, but she's trying to gain on Speed Queen. She needs to get a lot closer, especially this back straightaway area.
I wonder if they would work together, if they get close enough. Are these three going to work together? Obviously, Martine is pushing as much as she possibly can to try and close that gap up on Black Widow. We know Black Widow's a quick driver, and I'll tell you what, it'd been really interesting to see how them three, and also Sophie in that battle. That would have been pretty cool to see. But there's Annalisa Wright in 4th place. Roller Grant's having a good run at the moment. She's there in 5th. Leah Block has got position on Mami Khan, who's in 8th. She's not having the best races at the moment, is Mami Khan, and she's trying to have a pass here. She's going to look down the inside of Froxy. She comes to the right hander, not quite. Oh, yes, she is. She's going to have a little sneaky look there on the dirty line, but Froxy manages to hold it. So good racing across the park at the moment here, finalised. So Speed Queen still from Black Widow from Martine.
Yeah, I'm actually watching, keeping an eye on Mammy and Froxy. She's inching closer and closer. I think there might be a pass here soon with the next 2 turns. She's actually looking down the inside, but Froxy's got too much speed going around the outside through the tunnel. But there might be a pass coming at the end of this front straightaway from Mammy if she stays close enough. She's only 4/10 off of Froxy, down to 3/10. She's really gaining, but she needs to be careful coming through this sector and keep it on the track. But now she's got the draft. She might be able to make this pass at the end of the straightaway.
Yeah, another penalty for Froxy. I think it was she just literally hit the barrier there, so I don't know if she went a bit too far off track to get that penalty. Unfortunately for her, another half-second penalty, so she'll be really think about what's going to happen here. So obviously take the penalty, straight back into the slipstream of Mami Khan, and Mami Khan goes sideways, and off she goes. Oh,
just got
lost
the
it.
a little too early.
Unreal, absolutely unreal.
That's going to let Froxy kill this penalty and not have to worry about Mammy being on her tail right now.
Yeah, exactly. She's got plenty of time. There is plenty of time. She just needs to get that concentration back. And Evening TNR assemble. They are indeed. And unfortunately, Mammy Khan at the back of the grid, hoping to close down on everyone in front. Yeah, wall penalties are crazy. Yeah, they are. They really are. But I don't think wall penalties are on. So that's my apology. No wall penalties. But if you cut, obviously you get a half-second penalty. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So Speed Queen leading. There is Black Widow. Martine's doing a very good job to stay with Black Widow. So, and again, we've seen it before, haven't we? Early pit stop gives you a better traction out the other end of it, doesn't it? We've seen so many times here finalised.
Oh, most definitely. Leah's actually got back up to 6th place. She had fallen down at the beginning of the race down to 8th, but I think a few battles and penalties have got her back into the 6th position again. She's trying to fight back towards a Roller Grand. She was about a little over 4 seconds down, and now she's 3.6 back. So she's trying to reel Roller Grand in pretty good right now.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job. Just see a flash of the red and blue livery of Roller Grand in front of us. The Spaniard who's there in 5th place. Leah Block, the American, trying to chase her down as they go through the S's for another lap, coming on to lap 4. And we are nearly into the realms of pit stops. Not yet. Got another 2 laps, I reckon, before that happens. But it's going to make it very, very interesting. As we have a look up front, Martine is right on the back of Black Widow here. And did we see a mistake? Or is it just that Martine is really, really pushing and really actually done a cracking job closing up on Black Widow here?
She's definitely done a cracking job. Her last lap was 4/10 faster than Black Widow, but Speed Queen was 4/10 faster than Martine.
Wow.
So Speed Queen has a half-second penalty.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so was that 2.7? So she should lose about maybe, what's that, about 0.8 maybe? After slowing down.
Oh, actually, no. Is
it in this sector here? Yes, it is. Oh, and they're going to have the pace as well. Look at Martine getting right up and close and personal with Black Widow as she goes down the inside. Look at that speed. How much did they lose there? 1.6 she lost down the straight, and they're closing on Speed Queen very, very quickly indeed. So into the braking zone. Martine going to hold it on the dirty side. Yes, she does. Fantastic. But look at Black Widow trying to go down the inside of her this time. Now down the outside into the left-hander. She gets the cut back on her. What a great move that is. Did she get it to stick?
Wow.
Oh, she did. That was fantastic. Great racing from these three. Brilliant.
That was a really risky and very high reward pass right there. That was very good to see.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Black Widow was a bit worried about getting those dirty tyres, and she had to take that narrow line just to stay a little bit defensive and make sure she got around the corner. But that's given Speed Queen the opportunity to get away again. I have got that replay saved. Oh, Martine keep very close to that curbing there and nearly took off over the mountain. And here we go for another lap. On to lap 5 we go. Another 2 minutes to go. So I reckon by the time they finish this lap, pit stops will be open. So here we go, and they've really closed up on Speed Queen again into that sector. They're so quick. Meanwhile, let's take a look at that replay, because let's see what happened here. So on the replay, there is Black Widow in 3rd place at this moment in time. Gets really close to Martine there. Into the left-hander, slides the car down the inside. That is absolutely beautiful. What a move that was from Black Widow. Great to see her racing with us here at CC Sim Racing. Meanwhile, they are all back together again. 1.1 seconds is that gap, and I think Black Widow started to get a bit of a rhythm here, and she might be able to close back up on Speed Queen.
That's very possible. Last lap, I really should have seen Martine do a bump with Black Widow, because I think they would have been a lot closer to Speed Queen. But her first sector is so strong. She's gained 3/10 over the pack. It's that last sector that Black Widow and Martine have got pace on her, so it's kind of flip-flop from what it was in qualifying.
Yeah, that's a great call, mate. It really is. As you can see, there is 1.3 between Speed Queen and Black Widow, and obviously now it's 1.1 to, now 1.3 from Black Widow to Martine. So sort of swings and roundabouts at the moment between the top 3. Meanwhile, there's Annalisa Wright enjoying 4th place. Again, this is big points for her. Mami Khan needs to find something. She needs to close up, because Annalisa Wright could maybe grab a couple of points here. I don't think it'll be enough to put her into that 4th position. Mami just needs a few more points just to go past Sophie in the table. So there's Leah in 6th place. Still hasn't managed to get on the back of Rollergrand, but it is 3.4, so they're neck and neck on times. Great consistency from Leah Block there. 202.78 on a previous lap, and then a 202.78 again on the lap before that, and that's fantastic stuff from those two. Meanwhile, Mami Khan now into 7th place, and she's passed Froxy down the road. So what happened there? Let's take a look. So was there a mistake? I think there must have been a mistake there from Froxy, because it wasn't that close early on when we looked. So it is. Meanwhile, leaders coming into the pits, mate.
You're going to have to get your camera out, because Martine and Black Widow are fighting, and they're only split by half a second right now. It was down to 3/10 until Martine had to back out. She's trying to make a pass up the inside, but she bails out because it's not the right line for that turn to make it through. But I think Martine wanted to back up because she's going to have that draft down this back straightaway. So she just needs a little patience, so you can get a good run on Black Widow here.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we're saying. 19 minutes to go. If Martine just sits behind her and just flashes her and say, look, come on, let's really make sure that we close her up. And she's going for the overtake again. Now, again, you get that little bit of bump draft, you push the lady in front of you forward, that increases her speed, it also increases your speed, because then you're getting super toe. So it's sort of, it's not really working out, is it, for them? If they use that idea, they could be onto leader very quickly indeed. Meanwhile, they're still at it. This is absolutely brilliant, fantastic side-by-side action between Martine and Black Widow. So the Portuguese driver of Martine with Black Widow, the American driver, just in front, battling away for this 2nd place podium. This is brilliant, great stuff. Speed Queen leading 3.3 seconds. Is she going to come in this time, or is she going to stay out? She's got 8 minutes to go. Interesting.
I think she should go in, because the two behind her are just fighting constantly. I really want to see these two work together and just close that gap up to Speed Queen. But no, Speed Queen stays out. All top 3 stay out.
Interesting indeed. So there's Rollergrand. Leah Block looks a lot closer than 3.3 seconds. It's now 3.2. It just looked a lot closer on the picture there. Did Annalisa go in? No, she stays out as well. Meanwhile, battle between the two are still side by side. They're still having contact, and a little bit of paint trading between the two.
They lost a second to Speed Queen because they keep fighting. They really need to work together.
Yeah, they definitely don't watch the mini mods, do they? So there's Black Widow. She's there in second now, and she's managed to get a gap on Martine. Meanwhile, Speedqueen 4.3 seconds up the road. The champion absolutely dominating at the moment. Has made a few mistakes though, but as you can see, and again goes purple sector with 0.125 up on the previous fastest lap time of a 59.244. Just a quick mention from Celine Wiki Khan there. He says, Mammy passed Froxy on the straight, no mistake from Froxy, then pitted. Thank you very much to our spotter, Celine, who is literally standing behind the seat of Mammy Khan right now. So here we go, back to the battle between second and third. Let's go on board with Martine. Now, again, see that in that position again. She's looking for that inside line.
She did give one bump. I saw that. That might have been like a slight mistake on her, like trying to win the pass and didn't get the judgment right. But I did see a bump between the two. But that's a slight mistake. But what we kind of missed there too was that Sector 1, Black Widow was down 1.1 seconds in Sector 1. That's how much fighting does and slows you down.
Yeah, definitely. That's an absolutely valid point there, mate. And again, looks like Black Widow was going very, very wide there, and Martine was holding on the steering wheel for dear life as she went through that right-hander. But I tell you what, it all depends on what happens here. Brakes are on. Are they both going to get in? She sneaked into the pits in front of Black Widow there. Let's take a look at that replay. She went and got that all messed up there as she come off that corner. Oh, how did that happen?
But she got a half-second penalty.
Oh, my goodness.
I know where she got that penalty too. That last turn, if you cut just a bit too much, it is a penalty spot.
Oh man! Now, yeah, did she get anything for the staggered white line through the pits? Will she get a penalty here? Wow, that's a long pit stop. I was not expecting that.
It is a very long pit stop, but you get to cut the first two turns though. Where everybody's going slower through there, you get to cut those first two turns.
Oh, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see if there's a gain here at any point. Oh my goodness, it's still waiting for him to come in. Jeez Louise. All right, Martine's managed to get in. It's like she ran out of fuel there. But here comes Martine. Sorry, mate, you were just about to say.
I was going to say, Leah has already pitted, and she's coming through. So we're going to be able to see the gap between Leah and Roller Grant, how much she's gained, and how much this pit does affect the drivers.
Yeah, so where is Roller Grand? Oh, my goodness me, yeah. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Look at that. Roller Grand's coming through.
But look how much she just jumped.
Is Leah? Leah's already up the road. Is she up the road? No, she's not. I thought it was a lot closer.
Her by 5.6, 6.5.
Wow, okay.
Leah's actually got the gap under 5 seconds now, so she gained a massive amount in that trying to do an undercut. It just didn't work.
Yeah,
it reeled her back in to Roller Grand closer.
Yeah, meanwhile, the battle between Mammy and Froxy is still on. Sneaky Penguin has just come in as well. We will take a look at Sneaky Penguin in a moment. But there is Speed Queen. Still hasn't pitted. 4 minutes to go before she has to get into that pit. She has to be out of the pit stop before the 10-minute marker. And if she's not, oh dear. It's not what you want. So Alexa Wright in second. Sorry, mate. Go on.
I suspect Speed Queen to pit at the end of this lap.
Yeah.
She wouldn't want to risk it because of her times.
Yeah, great shot, mate. There is Martine. She's up in on, didn't she? She's there in third place. I love it how they come through that sector under the bridge, through the back straight there, and then they attack that right-hander. It's literally covered in marbles, and really battling away as we go through the S's again. On to another lap, and again using all that track, and there is Black Widow. She's got a good toe off this corner. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is an opportunity coming up. Still a little bit too far away. Again, these two have been the stars of the show so far.
These two have an opportunity right now. If they don't fight, we'll see here at Sector 1 with Martine what their gap is. If they don't fight, they might be able to close the gap up to Speed Queen when she takes her pit.
Yeah, and this is going to be very beneficial as well for Annalisa Riot there, because Annalisa Riot just got a bit of super toe from Who was that there? That was Sneaky Penguin. So that would have definitely have helped her down the straight. So there is Sneaky Penguin doing a fantastic job. She has done she's done a 2:11 now. Really well done to Sneaky Penguin on a second race here in the AWRC. Meanwhile, leader.
So Martine's up 1/10 in Sector 1, so they are now flying.
Right, so.
And they should be working together.
They should be indeed. There we are. So there is our leader. Surely going to come in now. She looks like she's taken that narrow line. She has taken that narrow line, and into the pit she goes. Meanwhile, there is Annalisa. And then there is that big ding-dong battle between these two. Yet again, they just literally holding hands around the whole of this racetrack this weekend. And Martine there still managing to defend from Black Widow. But again, Black Widow just gets that pace. Oh my goodness me, look at that time from Black Widow. She's nearly 2 tenths up on the fastest lap in this sector.
Yeah, those new tires are really helping. Annalisa's in the pits, Speed Queen's in the pits. I forgot what the gap was. Was it 4 or 5 seconds to Speed Queen when they went into the pits?
Yeah, about 5 seconds if I remember rightly. Yeah, about 4.8, something like that. Oh, Martine's in the wall! Martine's in the wall! And now there goes Black Widow. Black Widow goes down to the inside. Speed Queen is just parked up now. So this is going to be fantastic. Look at this. The tyres go on. We are waiting for her to come through. They're coming through the S's now. Now, if they really think about this, they might be able to close up. But my goodness me, what a hop, skip and a jump that pit stop does.
Yeah, it definitely jumps massively down there.
That was ridiculous. I literally saw the blue arrow rolling through the pits, and all of a sudden she's ended up at turn 3. It's like, what? How?
It's not like Laguna Seca where you have to go through the first 2 turns while it drives you out.
You know the catapult they use on these American warships to launch fighters off? That was what happened there. And I got to the end of the pit and just went launch and just disappeared off the face of the earth and ended up on turn 3. Right, so let's go back. So 5.3 is the gap between first and second, which is absolutely mind-boggling now. There is Black Widow in second, and there is Martine. Now, Martine, if she just gives her a nudge, is she going to give her a nudge? Yes, she gave her a nudge, didn't she? That's interesting. 10 minutes to go.
Let's see if she does it again.
Yeah. Is she close enough? Not. Oh, she probably won't want to do it now, but she's giving her a little bump, but she's also trying to overtake her as well. And into the right-hander again. I'll tell you what, Black Widow's taking no prisoners. She literally shut the door. But Martine goes down the inside.
Move.
Oh, goodness me. Good battle. Good battle.
Black Widow shut that door.
Martine again. Exciting stuff here between this second and third place battle. I'm hoping it stays like this for the final lap as well. So Annalisa right there in 4th place, enjoying it at the moment. But I tell you what, these two keep messing around. I know it's 11 seconds. Hear me out. She could close up. Look at the consistency though from Annalisa. 201, 201, 201, 201, 201, 201, 201, and a 201. That's impressive.
Yeah, unfortunately, they keep running. If they're running 2-minute laps consistently, and they're fighting, and Annalisa can't find a solid 1.3 a lap, they're still going to drive away from her. But I'm watching her watching Leah, and she's slowly gaining on Rologran. But Mammy and Froxy, they got a little gap, but Froxy's trying to reel it in. She's only at 3.3 back, but it's slowly gaining in.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. You can see Mammy Khan can see Leah up the road, but not quite able to close that gap. She crosses the line again, does a 2:02. So not enjoying this track formation, obviously. So this configuration, not formation. That's just really weird. But there is Speaker and goes past our new driver, Sneaky Penguin. And actually, if she just tucks into her slipstream now, learn those lines, it could be another fast lap. But Sneaky Penguin's just not letting her through. She's battling her all the way to that right-hander. Meanwhile, these two still at it, Black Widow and Martine. Now, this is going to get interesting because they're coming up to Sneaky Penguin into the right-hander. Not really where you want to be battling, and closing a back marker at the same time. But looks like Sneaky Penguin's got through there quite nicely indeed.
That is very interesting. I was just watching Black Widow and Martine's lines on that right-hander coming out of the tunnel. Black Widow takes it a lot tighter than Martine, and the way she does, she's kind of like a late apex move. She gains 2/10 up into the next turn on her, but
Unreal.
and then she loses it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and I think literally that's the marble section through that right-hander. It doesn't look like it hinders you too much then, does it really, after that dialogue there? So
Well, you really want to take it close to that inside line there, but I don't know if Martine's going out too wide that's causing her to slow down. Oh, Black Widow just blows turn one. Martine's going to get an easy through into turn 2.
Yeah, great shout, mate. I was just looking at the lap times. Black Widow did a 59.5 on the last lap. Martine also did the same. She did a 59.4. So that's really shown that they've really started to work into those 59s and started to really show a bit of pace there. Let's keep an eye on Black Widow, as Finalize mentioned. This is the replay of it. Oh yeah, wow, really overshot in that corner, but hasn't lost too much time because she's still behind the nemesis, which is Martine. And Martine's now got 1.1 on Black Widow, so if she can just stay out of Super Toe, I think she might get away here, but let's find out as they go down the straight. Yeah, it's starting to skip back in again. Not a lot, not as fast as I thought, but obviously now Black Widow will have to use that really tight line and grab a few more temps off her. But yeah, here it goes. Here comes the Super Toes, coming up to 0.8, 0.7 nearly, up to 0.9. The two different lines, as we've mentioned. There comes the closing speed, and now down to 0.6. And again, there is Martine through the S's, makes more speed, and now she's up a second. Was that a mistake there from Black Widow? Couldn't see it on the camera there, mate.
Yeah, she started sliding a little bit there, like trying to drift the turn a little bit. It's just, yeah, I think she's pushing really, really hard right now to try to get back up to Martine because she doesn't want to lose the Super Toe.
Yeah, definitely. So Speed Queen looks like she's got this covered now. Just over 5 minutes to go of this epic race of the All Women's Racing Championship, sponsored by Leap. A nice trophy for the winners as well. Nice 3D printed trophy for the winners. Second and third get the they get the blueprints for the trophy, so they can have that made at a 3D printing company. So they all get that sort of trophy sort of set up as well. The one with the most points at the end of the series will get a canvas picture of their car with the winners' points, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be very close between this lady and Tartan at the moment, so we'll find out who's going to take that. But there's Martine, there is Black Widow, there is Speed Queen. Really putting it down now. She could be in the 58s here. So there's Annalisa Riot. She's just passed Sneaky Pingu. And there's Rollergran. That time's gone up to 6.3 from Leah Block. So losing a bit of time. Mammy's gained a lot of time there. She's gained, what's that now? Nearly a second and a half on Leah Block. Now it's down to 8 seconds. So she's trying to reel her in. 4 minutes to go. It's going to be a very tough ask. But you really need to keep an eye on this track. Very, very tough, very demanding track, and still these two in second and third battling away. So this is the battle we need to keep an eye on, I think, finalise at this moment in time.
I think so. I'm just trying to figure out right now if the track is getting more shadows to it, which might be causing the loss of lap times because it's getting cooler and they're not expecting that.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a hit on the wall there from Martine. That's given Black Widow the opportunity. Tartan's joined us as well. He's our in-house academy trainer, and Martine seems more comfortable with the track. Yes, she definitely does. So and as you can see, much more comfortable. And again, different lines from these two ladies. Very interesting, but also you can see the benefits from both of those lines as well. Meanwhile, Black Widow is in the tow. Here we go, on board. 3 minutes to go.
This is going to have to be calculated because they're going to have 2 laps left to do.
Yeah.
So Black Widow, if she wants to take second, she needs to be calculated, and when she makes her pass to keep Martine behind.
Yeah, and what she did there in the start-finish straight makes me think she wants to stay in behind Martine and then really pounce on her on the last lap. So she knows she's got one more lap after this, and I think that'll be her opportunity. I can't see her wanting to go in front of her before then, can you? I'm not too sure, but we'll see as we see those two drivers, Martine and Black Widow, battling away. There's Annalisa Riot doing a superb job in 4th place for LB Racing. There is Roller Grand.
We got Martin has just joined in. Yep, he just got back in time. Got a few minutes left, and Lieutenant Dan's rooting on for Froxy here.
Yeah, he is indeed. Yeah, welcome guys. Really do appreciate you joining us. Marty, who was my teammate yesterday, literally just left me. He totally disappeared. It was quite funny. We were at Dragon Trail, and he was slowing down to let me catch up. Bless him. Yeah, I was pretty bad at some bits, but it was good racing regardless. But great for joining, mate. Evening all, and yeah, love to see that Lieutenant Dan says come on, Froxy, who's actually had a very good race indeed. To be fair, very consistent lap times. Just unfortunate couple of penalties, which has costed her. Meanwhile, there is she's got it down to 6 seconds. So, is that a penalty that Leah has had, because they're coming up to Sneaky Penguin, who's in between them. Meanwhile, that battle's still going on. Let's keep an eye on it. Oh, goodness me. I'll tell you what, Black Widow was using all that track, and so was Martine. Did Martine get a penalty there? She ran really wide on the final corner.
I think she might have. She just took fastest lap,
too. Goodness me. Well, she was levering it.
Going to feel about that.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a bit gutted. I think Martine's going to be very excited. Now the concentration levels have to go up to level 7, because they've been about level 5. It's now increased to level 7, and when she gets to about the last 5 turns, well, say 4, I reckon, she's going to be up level 10. But at the moment, she has the fastest lap, and she's trying to get away from that lady that's behind her, who's closing her back in. But meanwhile, Speed Queen down the road, 7 seconds, and she's decided she's going to put in a purple sector of a 0.147 in the second sector, should I say. Goodness me, these ladies are unbelievable.
That split between on the last lap, if you look at it, it's a Speed Queen set it at a 59.162, and Martine's at a 59.142.
Unbelievable.
That's 200 split in that lap between those two.
Unbelievable. It really, really is. Great racing. Great racing.
Speed Queen's not going to let her take the fast lap. She's like, this is my lap. This is my track. I'm putting it down.
And here she comes. Here we go. We're coming up to that next sector now. Are we going to see that go purple? Of course we are. Nearly 4 tenths. Unbelievable stuff from this lady. She is an incredible racing driver, and I'd love to see her in some of the other stuff we do here. Push, 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 says Martine. We're going to have a look. Oh, Martine's gone round and she saved it. Oh, did Black Widow make contact? Did Black Widow make contact?
She tried down on the inside.
And she's given it back.
She tried down on the inside and made sides.
That's lovely. She's given it back. She went for the move, gave it back. But here comes Speed Queen, your champion. She done it in round 9. She's now crossed the line on round 10. Unbelievable. Speed Queen is your AWRC champion. Congratulations to Speed Queen. Martine's going to cross the line in 2nd place, and I'll tell you what, great respect again from Black Widow. Let's take a quick look at that again, shall we, if we can. So it was just into the left hand. We'll keep an eye on it as they come through. Now, is there going to be a little dart down the inside here? Oh yeah, it's on the brakes. Donk. Oh my goodness me, hits the rear quarter and takes a round, and well done to those 3 there. Annalisa Riot crosses the line in 4th place. And again, that's going to be really good points for her. Roller Grand's going to finish in 5th place. So well done to the Spaniard. Great race there. Leah Block could have been there, couldn't she? She could have been up there. And unfortunately, she'll finish in 6th with a handbrake turn.
It's a very impressive 6th, though.
Yellow flags out. Mami Khan will finish in 7th place. We don't like handbrake turns on the final.
I think she's a little happy because that's a good finish for her from the past couple races there.
We might let her off. We'll have to see what the others say. Right, but there comes Froxy Racing. She comes across the line, and Sneaky Penguin has already been across the line, but there is your winner. It's Speed Queen, your champion for the first part of 2024. Fantastic. So pole position, clean race from Speed Queen, and we'll just save that replay and we'll take a look at those race results. And she did steal it. Look, she got a 58.8. Oh my god, that's insane. So Speed Queen with 58.8 to win the race. Martine comes second with a great battle between her and Black Widow. That was absolutely fantastic to watch. Annalisa Wright in 4th, Ronna Grand in 5th, Leah Block in 6th, Mami Khan in 7th, which is a real shame because I know she was looking forward to this race. Froxy Racing in 8th place and Sneaky Pingu in there in 9th. And look at that time. She started the race on a 2:25 in qualifying. She was racing doing a 2:12 and she smashed it by doing a 2:08. That's absolutely brilliant. Salim's just gone on the stream. That is a DSQ. Yeah, everyone knows the rules if they read the rules. Yeah, DSQ for handbrake. Yeah, exactly. See, even LT Dan's also said the same thing. Right, let's speak to some of these ladies. But before I do, finalise. What a great race that was. That's fantastic, wasn't it?
Yes, we had constant battling between Black Widow and Martine. We've seen some improvement from some of the drivers over the whole race there. So I can't wait to see the next season has to come forth.
Yes, same. And obviously, I've let the ladies are deciding in the car themselves. So as long as it's interesting and it's action-packed, I'm sure everyone's going to really enjoy it. Meanwhile, we do have some of the drivers in. I have asked some of the drivers to come back as if they would like to say some mentions and say hello to some of the people that they want to say thank you to and whatnot. We've let them come in to say hello, but we will have a little chat with Black Widow because that last part of the race was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? So let's have a quick word with Black Widow. Black Widow, it's been fantastic to have you for these last few races, and we really do hope you come back for the start of the series because I think it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. But what a race you and Martine had tonight.
Oh, yeah, she's such a good driver. I mean... I'm really sorry to her about that last turn. I didn't mean to hit her on that turnout. So, you know, it was back and forth the whole race.
Yeah, there was a cracking overtake that you made on Martine. It was you were under. I think it was about sort of lap 5. I remember finalised, and they were literally chopping and chaining left, right, set, and you done the move down the inside. And I think it was the same corner. You tried it again. But it didn't quite work out. Obviously, you made contact. But again, it was that great bit of respect that you showed between the two of you. And I think that was just reason being is because you two were racing together and that quality was there, wasn't there?
Yeah, she did some bump drafting with me. So it was really cool. I mean, I was going to do the same, but I never really got the opportunity. But, you know, when I bumped her on that last turn, you know, I slowed down. I felt bad. I mean, you know, I didn't mean to do that. It was a total one of those things.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, it's been great. It's been fun. I want to thank everybody in TVR for helping me practice. And I'm out of breath. I'm sorry. I was running out of practice. It's been great. Yeah, no, I had 12 things going on at the same time when the race ended.
Oh, that's okay.
I was running. God. No, my days are always like that. So. No, but she's a great racer. Speed Queen's a great racer. So, you know, I'm really congratulations to both of them.
So what's your ideal car then, Black Widow? Because we need something to beat Speed Queen with. So is there a particular car that you like?
My ideal car, that would be the GR3 Genesis X.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh. That's my ideal car. Yeah.
Oh,
that's one I like the best.
We'll see if that challenge is accepted by the other AWRC drivers. But Black Widow, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Is there anything finalised you want to say to Black Widow? I mean, it's been fantastic, hasn't she?
She's been excellent. I've secretly been rooting, you know, for the fellow American to come in here and dominate also.
It was close. It was close.
It was really good. Well, thank you very much, Black Widow. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you with us and for you racing for your TVR team, and well done to TVR for having such a great driver. And we're going to go from one great driver to another. Martine, my goodness me, your pace tonight was sensational. Me and Finalised went, whoa, fastest lap, and then someone just above you in that table, some lady called Speed Queen, decided to put in a 58 on the last lap. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting behaviour. But Martine, what a great drive you had tonight. I bet you're really pleased with yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yes, yes. The main goal for me was achieved early in the race, so I just have fun with the Black Widow. Was very fun. Great racer. Like congrats to the champion. I was trying to push Black Widow also to try to catch Speed Queen, but it's impossible. So we just have fun. Last bump was I thought, oh no, we were racing so good. It was very fun. I really enjoyed today. It was great.
You did. You could see it. You could tell what just the sound of your voice. It just says you were just having fun, and that's the main thing. And as Black Widow said, you're a great racing driver. We know you're a great racing driver, and again, that lovely respect between the two of you. It was fantastic. Martin. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
New players for us. Black Widow was a great racer. It's a shame that. How many races she did?
I think it was 2, wasn't it?
A few.
End? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame. Maybe next championship she's more present. And Speed Queen was jealous of my how you say?
The fastest lap.
My English. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, she was jealous. And I said, "Oh no."
Well, we were sort of as much as we appreciate Speed Queen's domination, but we were actually punching the air like, "Come on, here we go." There is something to smile about tonight. But yeah, we're not going to take anything away from Speed Queen. We'll speak to her in a second. But Martin, fantastic, congratulations!
Thank you.
I think that's given you second place in the championship. So
yeah.
Absolutely.
I was in second, so.
Yeah, so there you go. That's held your second place. Congratulations and well done tonight. Brilliant.
Thank you. Congrats to everyone. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let's have a chat with our champion. Obviously, we didn't really speak to her as champion last time out, but now we can speak to her as champion, even though it was last 2 weeks ago. Speed Queen, champion again. Congratulations. So, where the hell did that lap time come from? And we saw you made some mistakes today. That's very not alien of you.
Weird, wasn't it?
It was,
yeah. Well, after I pitted, I came out and my force feedback went super strong. Like I've got arms like Popeye at minute. You know when it goes really, really strong and you can hardly turn it? It went like that. So.
Wow.
It took me about 5 laps, just to get used to it. I was having to turn in a bit earlier than what I were before my pit stop. But yeah, it was a good race, good track.
Yeah, because those ladies were
nostalgic, isn't it, racing around here?
Yeah, it was very interesting because the ladies started work. You know, there was some bits being finalised were saying, are they working together? Are they not working together? Are they working together? I think they're working together. Oh no, they're going for an overtake. And there was some opportunities there where they could have really closed in on you. I mean, I think you got that penalty. My goodness me, that half-second penalty nearly. That got them back in the race. It was quite frightening how much you lost. I mean, I think it was like 2.5 seconds up the road, a half-second penalty, and it was down to a second. It was quite frightening how much they were gaining you on that straight just by a little nudge there. But it was a fantastic race to watch. But speaking, is there anybody you'd like to say and mention to tonight after that? Because it was a really good race. You did brilliantly.
Just think we've got a good foundation of ladies here now that we need to build on, really, and just cheers to everybody that's tuned in, left a comment, shared, cheered your driver on, and all sorts of sponsors. I mean, it's a great place to race, so hopefully break won't be too long and we'll get going again. Yeah, definitely. That's a great shout. So there is Speed Queen. Speed Queen, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Your first championship, maybe the next one coming up very shortly, but it depends on what car. I think the Genesis might have to come out for Black Widow, I reckon. But congratulations tonight, Speed Queen. Speed Queen is your AWRC champion, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you, and we'll hopefully see you in the next rounds in 2024. So there is Speed Queen. Oh, Speed Queen for the Civic Series. Oh, Speed Queen, before you go, Tartan's just thrown up you need to get into that Civic Series, apparently. That would be interesting. So if Tartan's in that series, who's top of the Academy, he's top of the Corolla Cup at the moment, which is pretty much sewn up, and then having Speed Queen, if all finalised, that's going to be good, isn't it?
I'm actually going to be part of the Civic
Ooh.
Series also.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's got to be streamed, surely. So there we go. So that is down. Everyone's put their hands down. The stamp of authority needs to come out now. So there we go. Thanks to Speed Queen for that, and hopefully we'll get her involved in the Civic race. Let's have a look who else is in the chat. Oh, we have Mami Khan. So Mami Khan, admin here at CC Sim Racing. She has literally done everything possible to make sure these ladies are comfortable. That there's loads of chat in the rooms. They're discussing about what's happening for next series. But not your night tonight, Mammy, was it? It really wasn't. It was such a shame because you were closing up at some points. I mean, we could see that mid-pack battle would have been fantastic. Mammy Khan on a 2012, Roller Grand on a 2013. So that could have been a really tasty battle there, but it just wasn't coming together today, was it? And that mistake at turn 2 was a real dumbfounder, wasn't it?
Tonight I just took it easy. I thought, take it easy. And before I go further, I just want to congratulate all the ladies on the excellent execution of T1. No incidents whatsoever.
Which was given in the briefing. Yeah.
They did, yes, they did superb. I thought I'll just take it easy tonight. I do not want to have any incidences because it's either a 5-second or 10-second deduction or a DSQ for the night. So I took it easy, and I think that puts me third in the championship.
Oh, fantastic. There you go. So you've stolen the place while someone's on holiday. You've stolen it. I love it. I love it. I don't think Sophie's going to be very happy, but she's, yeah. Congratulations finishing third.
Sophie.
Yeah. So maybe book that holiday again for her next time, I reckon, Mammy. But congratulations. That's fantastic. So third for Mammy Khan. But obviously, you've done a lot of work for the AWRC. What are we looking to have for the next series? What's been the teaser that we haven't? Well, I've not heard about yet. Is there any cars in the mint?
Not as yet. I was waiting for the final race. I didn't want to get the ladies all hyped up for the next season. So rather just finish off the season, and then we'll take it from there. Whichever car they choose. As I've got something that I would like to do, but then again, also it has to be something that the ladies all agree on. You can't take a car and then everybody struggles with the car. So we'll have some testing done, and we'll take it from there.
That's not what we wanted to hear. We were hoping for something else there, but
no. We will not.
You're keeping you're keeping those secrets. Yeah, keeping those secrets close to those pockets. Yeah, that's fair enough. But Mammy, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for everything you've done here at CC Sim Racing, and congratulations grabbing that third place. Well done. Is there anybody you want to say hello to? Sorry. Yes, of course.
Yes. I just want to thank my team, TNR, for spending hours and hours with me on their free time, helping me practice throughout the season. So Mags as well, my husband, Vicky, they've been an awesome support system this season. And then also my kids for watching. Whenever I tell them I'm racing, they're watching. So thanks to all of them for their support.
Oh, lovely. That's great to see. Yeah, we love the TNR fan club that come in and it really does bless CC Sim Racing with some great action, and we thank Mammy Khan and all the TNR, obviously husband Celine there as well, and everyone that's been joining us throughout this AWRC Championship. We really raised the bar this year with the Alpha Championship with everyone. Massive thank you. Sorry, Mammy Khan, thank you very much for joining me there. I don't think we have anyone else in the room. No, we haven't. But ladies are staying with us, which is great. But finalise, what a way to end the season.
It's absolutely excellent. Even before I got here, I still watched it from the side. I want to thank all the ladies to come out and come in week after week to keep this series alive. I can't wait to see what the next series season comes up with.
Yeah, we should all get them in mini mods. That'd be quite cool. But I don't think they're going to be interested in that. But anyway, thank you very much to finalise stepping in for the AWRC Championship. Thank you very much, mate. Been an absolute star.
It's been great. I enjoy it.
Good man. So thank you very much to Finalise there. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. Thank you to our sponsors as well, Leap, and obviously championship winner will get a nice little trophy, which is 3D printed by our friends Leap, and I think it's second and third, they'll get a 3D printed the diagram, the actual plans that they'll be sent to them, and if they know anyone who's got a 3D printer, they can have it printed out for them. So that was the idea that came to mind for Leap, and just shows you how it's made and everything, so they can get to see that being done. Unfortunately, probably Speed Queen would like to see that being done at the same time, but so maybe they can give the plans to her as well. But it's been absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, the top driver, whoever gets the most points at the end of the series out of the Lamborghinis, the Academy, GR Corolla Cup, the AWRC, and the mini mods, whoever's got the most amount of points at the end will get a trophy, another sort of like a canvas picture of their car with CC Sim printed all over it, and yeah, that'll be sent to them as well. So there we go. That is the final round of the AWRC 2024. We will be coming back, I think it's about a month or a month and a half's time, but hopefully we'll get it done a bit quicker. I won't be around. Admin is sorting everything out, but hopefully I'll be back commentating again very soon. But from me, Finalised, Mami Khan, and the rest of the ladies here in the AWRC Championship, thank you very much for joining us. Have a fantastic evening. Good night. Oh, before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe. That really does help. And also, we do have a race on Thursday night. Yes, it's the final of the mini mods. This is a big issue. Let's make sure that everyone's there for this. We've had over 25 people watching tonight. Let's get those 25 back and enjoying some mini mod racing. And if there's anyone that'd like to join in this final race, you are more than welcome. So I think there's a couple of places left. So if you'd like to be involved and get your name on the screen, then hop in, get the settings, get your car out there, and let's have some fun. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a fantastic evening. All finalised.
I was going to say, for the mini mods, we don't have a champion crowned yet, so we still have to get a champion.
We do. That's correct. Yes, we have got a champion that hasn't been crowned. Very close to Butters, but but Adam Bath's been really making it a bit tasty for him, and so it's finalised. So, but we'll see what happens at the end. But massive thank you from me, massive thank you for Finalised, and everyone that's here at CC Sim Racing. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.